when I was 10, 11, my dreams really were the same as they were, when I was born. For my whole life, I wanted to be a paleontologist. I wanted to study dinosaurs. And I don't know, there was never a time in my life that I ever veered off of that. And there was never a time when I doubted that I could be one. I knew that somehow or other I was going to do it. I wasn't sure how, though, since I, had terrible grades and everyone told me that I wasn't going to be anything. But, my dreams really were to be a paleontologist. I also kind of wanted to have my own dinosaur. My schooling is checkered. I flunked out 7 times, basically. But I took all of the classes that I thought I would need to be a paleontologist, because I still believed that I would be a paleontologist even though I was flunked out of everything. So I took all the classes I wanted, and I read all the things that I could read, very slowly, obviously. Discovery is a funny thing. I mean, I do a lot of different things. I do basically everything different, I think, but it comes down to preconceived ideas, I think. Most people have preconceived ideas of what, and most scientists have preconceived ideas of what you can find and what you can discover and what you can't discover. And in a lot of times, people actually go out to discover certain things. And that is just the wackiest way to do things that I just can't even imagine why they do things that way. I don't have any preconceived ideas of what cannot be found. So I look at things from a very different perspective. The way the dinosaur embryo was found is just, it sort of says what's wrong with our education system. Dinosaur eggs were found all over the world. And for some reason, someone got it in their mind that dinosaur eggs were precious. And they are rare. I mean, they're pretty rare, but for some reason, and I have just absolutely no idea why, people didn't think about actually opening them up and looking inside. And so they kept all their precious dinosaur eggs intact. And so, as a result, no one found a dinosaur embryo until 1983. So the first dinosaur eggs were found in the late 1800s. And everybody put them on, they put them in museums, and they were very careful with them, and they thought of them as these precious items, not thinking about the fact that the most precious item that there could possibly be associated with a dinosaur egg would be the embryo inside. And so it never occurred to them to actually open them up and look inside. And so, I don't know, I found the first dinosaur embryos just because I had a hammer. I mean, but it also came down to me finding my own dinosaur eggs. I had to go out and find my own dinosaur eggs and then break them open and look inside. And I found quite a few that I broke and didn't find anything in, but finally in 1983, I found an egg. I broke it open and there was a dinosaur embryo inside. I live every single day as though, I expect to find something and discover something and see something differently. And I don't know. I just love life.